Ex-CEO of Activision doesn't have such high hopes for Sony these days, and last week decided to spit a gang of mess about Sony and say that basically if they don't drop some prices, their Activision's going to stop making games for them.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Which,
Yeah.
I often don't understand.
I would have liked to have heard, like, I wonder if this was email or if it was a spoken interview. I would like to hear it, because I bet the tone was just like, and if they don't drop the price, then maybe we might have to consider not supporting them in 2011 or 2010 or something like that. Maybe we might do this.
Or just a chuckle. Like a good chuckle.
No, like,
I don't think that's how Bobby K rolls.
Well,
I think
that's how all that sounded, and that's how all that is, whether it sounded like that or not, because that's about the dumbest thing I've heard in at least a week and a half.
He seems like the kind of guy who is comfortable making weird threats in public interviews and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, the bulk of the development cost comes when you're making the game before you have put it on any platform. So it's at the end when they make it run on all of them and put them out. So you're telling me you're still going to spend most of the money that you spend on making games, but then have one fewer outlet for it to go on? Like, that's not... Even if the PS3 versions of their games aren't recouping the port costs for PlayStation 3, which I doubt, like, that's not the bulk of what they spend money on developing games. So why would you... Yeah.
To show them, man.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to show... It's crazy talk.
But if it's not making money...
If it's not making money...
If it's a straight-up bottom line, not making money, regardless of how nominal the cost of doing it is...
Yeah, but
if it's not making money, it's not making money.
Yeah. And the one case where I could see it kind of making sense is on some of the peripheral stuff, where they have to go and they have to make a whole bunch of plastic stuff.
Yeah.
And then convince a whole bunch of stores to take the PS3 versions of this stuff and the 360 version, and
then everyone's buying the 360
buying the
version
Wii
or the
versions,
Wii version. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that stuff maybe makes sense, but like this is just crazy talk.
I suspect this is just part of his larger chess game of putting the screws to Sony to lower the price of their hardware so that Activision can sell more stuff on the PlayStation. And so by going out and publicly saying, they should probably lower the price because maybe we won't make games for it anymore. Like, I agree that there's no way Activision is not going to make games for the PlayStation 3.
Like Modern Warfare 2, not coming. PS3.
There you go. Heard it here first.
Guitar Hero is done. Just calling it.
Yep. Not going to happen. Why would you do it? It's a huge waste of money at this point.
Just buy a PS3 or buy a 360.
They don't like those
Buy
games.
it in Intellivision. Play it there.
Microsoft is buying Activision. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Second party studio.
Yeah.
And then Sony is responding with boilerplate. We're doing good. We have relationships with developers and publishers, and we continue to have them.
Yeah, which, what are they going to say?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, price drop.
It'd be like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we took Bobby Kotick back in an alley and beat the crap out of him? Like, that's not the quote they're going to give. So,
what if it was?
Hey, maybe that dude should just shut his mouth and focus on what he's good at, which I don't know what that is. But
having weird hair.
Yeah.
Being a creepy goblin man.
World tour.
But again, how great would it be if that's the kind of company Sony was?
They're just spiteful.
Yeah.
And how great would it be if he just proved to be some kind of crazy man and said, "That's it, we're done. No more PlayStation 3." Like, what?
Babu, we can't do that.
No, we're doing it. Who am I? Who am I telling? I'm telling you. You don't tell me.
Then suddenly he gets like a shuriken in the back. Just like Sony sent over their ninjas.
I'm the king now.
I said we make games for only the PlayStation 3.
That is how things run. Is if you kill the CEO, then you become him.
You become the boss.
Yeah, keep what you kill. That's how
you inherit all
the
his
laws
powers.
are at Activision.
If you kill him or if you beat him at Guitar
It's like
Hero.
a Castlevania game.
He's really good though.
That's Guitar Hero. That's true. Only the
Mega
360
Man.
version.
That's why
You can play that Dragon Force on Expert. Holy
Larry
shit.
Kaplan got his throat slit 5 minutes after finishing making Kaboom. Think about it. It's been that way all along.
That was before Bobby Kotick was even around, so that's
Exactly.
just law.
Yeah.
That's how things
The
happen.
blood code
Of
of
Activision.
Mediagenic.
What if you went in like the wrong order and picked up like Level Lord first or something? You just take out the wrong designer or something first, and you're screwed for the rest of it.
I have to be a level lord.
The Lord of Levels.
A new way of
Stuck with
climbing
his
corporate
name.
ladders. Just beheading the person above you.
I mean, really, it's not that far off. Not really. It just takes a lot more back channeling and
That's
dirty
right.
talk.
All right, that's it for news. Done with
Sure.
news. Yeah.
Is there no price drop in there somewhere?
Actually, Sony just announced that they're not dropping the price of
That
the PlayStation
should have been
3.
there.
Dude, what was with the Ghostbusters price? It was like